Imagine you're standing in your garage, toolbox in hand, ready to tackle a project like fixing a wobbly table or repairing your lawnmower. It feels empowering to take matters into your own hands, doesn't it? But then, a thought strikes you. How much of this is really DIY? The tools you're using were forged in factories, the screws and nails mass-produced in facilities you've never seen, and even the wood for that shelf was likely cut and shaped in an industrial mill. DIY is often celebrated as a rejection of reliance on others. But is it truly self-reliance if everything is built on factory-made tools and systems? Let's take a deeper dive into the true costs of repairs versus starting from scratch, and help you make smarter decisions when tackling DIY projects. Repairs often come out on top for several reasons. The most obvious one is cost efficiency. Fixing something usually requires fewer materials and tools compared to building something from the ground up. For example, fixing a wobbly table leg might only cost you a few dollars in glue and screws, whereas building an entirely new table would require far more lumber and time. Repairs also save time. In many cases, repairing an item takes much less time than crafting a brand new version. A broken chair slat might only take minutes to replace, but building a new chair could take days. Repairs are also an environmentally friendly choice. By extending the life of your existing items, you reduce waste and lessen the demand for new materials, helping to preserve our planet. Fixing a pair of shoes, for instance, means you're not contributing to landfills or the environmental impact of buying new ones. Finally, repairs offer a chance to practice and improve your DIY skills without taking on overwhelming complexity. Fixing a leaky faucet is simpler and more practical than attempting to build an entire plumbing system from scratch. When should you opt for repairs over building something new? Start by assessing the damage. Minor issues like loose screws, small cracks, or chipped paint are usually quick fixes. For example, a squeaky door hinge can be easily fixed with a bit of lubricant, saving you the hassle of replacing the door entirely. Evaluate the costs. How much will the repair materials cost compared to buying or building a replacement? Patching up a torn couch cushion, for example, costs far less than reupholstering the entire piece. If an item holds sentimental value, it's often worth the effort to repair. For instance, fixing a family heirloom like a rocking chair preserves its story and character, something that a replacement can't replicate. Another important consideration is whether the repair restores the full functionality of the item. For example, replacing a broken bike chain can get your bike back on the road without needing a full rebuild. But there are definitely times when building from scratch makes more sense than repairing. If the damage is extensive and beyond practical repair, starting fresh might be the more efficient option. A wooden chair with rotting legs and a splintered back might be better replaced entirely. When you need something custom-made to fit a specific space or purpose, building from scratch can be the only viable solution. For example, if your kitchen needs a cabinet for an unusual space, building one may be the best route. Sometimes items are outdated or inefficient, and it's smarter to replace them with more modern versions. Replacing an old, energy-guzzling fridge with a new, energy-efficient model can save you money in the long run. Another scenario where building might be the better choice is when the cost of repairs rivals or exceeds the cost of replacement. For example, fixing a shattered glass table might cost more than buying or building a new tabletop. So, how do you prioritize repairs when they make sense? First, diagnose the problem. Identify the issue and determine what tools and materials you'll need to fix it. For example, a wobbly chair might require tightening screws or adding wood glue to a joint. Once you've identified the issue, gather the right tools. A basic toolkit with a hammer, screwdrivers, and pliers will cover most household repairs. Start with simpler tasks to build your confidence, such as patching a drywall hole before tackling more complex projects like rewiring an electrical system. Gradually learning repair skills, like sewing or basic carpentry, will equip you to handle a wider range of fixes. Watching tutorials or attending workshops can help you sharpen your skills, from fixing a broken zipper to reattaching a cabinet door. But know when to call in a professional. For complex or safety-critical repairs, like fixing a roof leak, it's best to get expert help to avoid further damage. To make repairs easier, it helps to keep essential tools and materials on hand. A basic repair kit should include a hammer, screwdrivers, flathead and Phillips, pliers, a wrench, and a tape measure. These tools can handle everything from loose screws to small plumbing fixes. Adhesives like wood glue, super glue, and duct tape are also essential for quick fixes. Sandpaper can smooth rough surfaces, and paint or stain can restore the appearance of old furniture. Keeping a selection of fasteners, like nails, screws, and bolts, will help you tighten loose joints or make other small repairs. Specialized repair kits for plumbing, sewing, or electronics can save you time and money when dealing with specific issues. Repairs, when prioritized properly, can extend the life of your belongings, reduce waste, and save money, all without sacrificing quality or functionality. DIY repairs are a great way to avoid unnecessary expenses while making the most of what you already have. Whether you're fixing a wobbly chair, patching a tear in your couch, or reassembling a broken bookshelf, repairs can be a cost-effective solution that enhances your home without requiring a large financial investment. However, it's important to recognize when it's more practical to start fresh and ensure that you're not investing too much time or money into repairs that won't provide long-term value. In conclusion, the decision between repairing and building new often comes down to practicality. While repairs offer clear advantages, such as cost savings, time efficiency, and environmental benefits, there are instances where building from scratch may make more sense. Knowing when to repair and when to replace is a valuable skill for any DIY enthusiast, helping you make smart choices that preserve both your time and resources. Whether you're tackling small fixes around the house or embarking on larger projects, always be mindful of the true costs of your efforts. So next time you face a DIY dilemma, ask yourself, is this a repair that will save me time, money, and resources, or is it time to build something new? Make your choice wisely, and you'll be on your way to a more efficient, sustainable DIY journey.